Let's give it up for Cameron Elmore.
Hi, I'm Cameron. I know I look young, but I'm actually 17. And like most 17-year-olds, I love to play video games. But it seems today that all we're doing is playing these war video games. I mean, my friends and I, we play them so much, we're starting to sound like a bunch of angry old veterans. We'll be talking and I'll be like, I saw some pretty heavy action in Call of Duty Black Ops. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. And can you believe the damn VA won't even take these braces off? Unlike most video game connoisseurs, in high school I had a different name. I was called Nerd. And like most nerds, I was bullied. Yeah, But the thing that bugged me about bullies is the way they harass you. They're so uncreative. I mean, there was this one kid at high school and he called me weirdo. And I'm like, why are you calling me that? And he's like, 'cause you're weird. And I'm like, that's so lazy. All you're doing is adding an O to the end of a word that already exists. So buzz off. Low self-esteemo. Wow. Applause past my bedtime. Also, I have ADD, and this makes it really difficult for me to focus on boring tasks. So I try to imagine I'm on a game show. Cameron Elmore, come on down, you're the next contestant on Find Your Shoes. Are they A, in the closet, B, under your bed, or C, in the refrigerator? Bob will take On My Feet for 500. Correct! Let's enter jacket round. Another thing about having ADD is that it's really hard to stay on topic. I mean, people will come up to me and they'll ask me questions and I'll just trail off. I mean, they'll come up and they'll ask, hey, do you know what time it is? And I'll be like, that's a good question. Did you know that 90% of the people my age check the time on their phone, not a watchman? The Watchman? Now that was a good movie. It featured such powers as teleportation. Did you know that teleportation and cloning is illegal? Cloning was pioneered in England. In England they have Big Ben. The time is 3:30. Another thing about having ADD is that your mind is kind of like an intersection. I can't remember this. My ADD is acting up right now. Well, I try to explain ADD to people. It's kind of like an intersection where all the lights are out. But when a person with ADD takes Ritalin, it's like a traffic cop just dropped right in the middle of that intersection. Whoa, 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 hold on everybody. No one's coming through until we get these algebra equations across. Hold on Facebook, you too. No one's getting through until I get this math homework through. Oh, hold on everybody. It's okay, Sarah Michelle Gellar. You have priority access. I also just got my driver's license. Yeah, I know, it's a scary thing. But having ADD and driving is very difficult because there's this little distraction in the car. It's called the radio. And when you have ADD, you'll latch onto the first song you hear. You'll just get lost in the music. I'll be driving and I'll be like, I got them moves like Jagger. I got them moves like Jagger. I got them moves like Jagger. But the great thing about the radio is that it drowns out the sound of sirens behind you. I mean, a cop will pull me over and he'll be like, son, do you know why I pulled you over? Is it because I got them moves like Jagger? Another thing about having ADD is that it makes you really messy. And my room, it's a total disaster. My dad, he's such a stickler about it. I just want to tell him I have ADD. Why would you make a person with ADD clean? Would you make a person with epilepsy stare at a strobe light? You monster! Speaking of my dad, I also have a mom. My mom's, she's a little overprotective. No matter where I go, she tells me to bring a jacket. Mom, I'm going to the movies. Bring a jacket. Mom, I'm going to the beach. Bring a jacket. Mom, I'm going to Burlington Coat Factory. Bring a jacket. recently turned 17 about 5 days ago. Thank you. Can't wait for more responsibility. But I feel that 17 is the most underrated age. I mean, everybody celebrates Sweet 16 or being 18 and becoming an adult. But when you're 17, you can do so much stuff. I mean, you can go to R-rated movies, you can play M-rated games. Dude, you can date underage girls? Am I right? Now this guy knows what I'm talking about. He's also going to jail. Another thing about being 17, though, is that if you get into a car accident, you're not going to jail. Your parents are! But my mom would be great in jail. I could just imagine it. Cameron, it's cold when you come to visit. Bring a jacket and a shiv. But my mom's great, except for when she gives me random pieces of advice at the most inappropriate times. I mean, she'll come up to me at 11 o'clock at night. She's kind of like an information ninja. I mean, hear me out. It's 11 o'clock at night. I'm about to go to sleep. Cameron, don't have unprotected sex with a girl. If you do, bring a jacket